Hi, today I'm going to be revealing to you one of the greatest secrets why Nigeria will never be great. And the reason is very, very simple. I'm going to give you a clear example of company A and B. Let's use that as a scenario of how growth happened. We have company A doing very well, and we have company B not doing well. But these two companies have the same product on the same street. So they have what I called core values. And once the company A practice its or core value and company B does not, trust me, the company A will make profit much more than company B. That is why in a private world, the value system of the institution is raised at the highest bar. What exactly is Nigerian core value? Which will help us to move from where we are today to the next greater level of our lives. This cut across the leaders to the least follower. So, I want you to pay attention to this and learn from it. Nigeria will never be great unless it practices its core value. What are Nigerian core value? I know you're going to ask. Nigeria core value was designed by a woman many years ago. And these core values were written not just as a result of idea, but as a result of the inspiration which we are experiencing right now. There are situations that you find yourself, and the only solution to take you out is the inspiration of the former. The national pledge was written for this season. Let me recite the national pledge, then we'll break it down. I pledge Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity, and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God. Can you imagine how great this national pledge is? But let me bring it down to Nigeria. I pledge Nigeria, my country. We've been reciting this from age zero, but our pledge was never to this country. That is why we see our leaders are not, our leaders' pledge has never been to Nigerians. Sometimes ago, we remember a president who doesn't speak to Nigerians until he's out of the country. I want to ask, who is your pledge to? Is your pledge to Nigeria, or your friends, or your party, or your relations, or your neighbors? Or once you're in that clique of people who wants to make money or steal Nigerian resources, then you have, one voice and one sound. Who is your pledge to? Many people in this country do not pledge to this country. I remember very well, few months down the line, many leaders in this country were accused of dual citizenship, because their pledge was never to this country. I can guarantee you that if anything happened in this country today, 99.9% of our leaders will never stand for this country, because their pledge was never to this country. Same thing goes to you, the followers. Who is your pledge to? Why is everyone praying to Japa? Because a system has created a lacuna, a gap, a space for all the citizens not to be, not to pledge to this country. So once you're called out there to say, "Oh, there's free visa coming, come into this country," everyone is Japa immediately, because we can't trust ourselves. We don't even trust the system in the country. So, who is your pledge to? Ask yourself this great question. Once you answer that question, then you see exactly where we are today. Secondly, second of our core value, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. Oh my God. I kept thinking how this national pledge came to being. This is one of the most powerful tools any country could have. Now, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. You can answer that question if you're truly faithful to this country. So many things are happening and you're worried. Let me tell you why I don't believe that Nigerian problem is religion. I can never believe it. To be faithful, loyal, and honest. We have leaders. We have leaders, both at the political level and the religion level, who are close friends. They are not faithful to Nigerians because once the political class steals, it takes to the religion class. And this relationship continues to grow. The same people stand on the altar, same people stand in the congregation and say, yes, God bless Nigeria. But you know what? They are not faithful, they are not loyal, they are not honest in anything. Why should a man steal money and is caught red-handed? Pastors, imams are gathering together, to plead on his behalf because they were all soaked together. So where is our honesty? Where is our faithfulness in the first place? Have we thrown away these values? Yes. That is why it's now free for all. Everyone can sit and just enjoy themselves because we were not faithful to Nigeria. We were never faithful, neither honest to Nigeria. Each country in this world, Nigerians have resources, whether stolen or wasted, or just people pick up their things and leave the country. Why? Because there's no faithfulness in this country. There's no loyalty, there's no honesty in this country anymore. When you're trying to be sincere and be truthful, people tell you, do you know how the system works? This can't work here. Then I wonder, what exactly can work here? What exactly will work? So we have eroded our core value. Our core values should have saved us from this mess we're in today. But because the leaders are so guilty of this national pledge, and they are so scared because once they start being faithful, loyal, honest, trust me, Nigeria is going to be great. The stealing and looting and taking resources out of the country is going to stop. I remembered very well, people just gather, and the white people, because of their color, they come into this country, and you see, we respect them so much that we offer them help to steal our resources out of this country. You see a governor sitting down in his throne and people are stealing under his watch, and nothing is happening because his loyalty is no longer to the country, it's to those who are stealing on his behalf. You see, our leaders in the religion body are so messed up that once anything doesn't favor them, they look for scriptures, they look for Quran, where it states that you have to kill, where it states that you have to pray against your enemy. People began to misbehave because they've lost the value system. Where is our pledge? Where is our loyalty, faithfulness, and honesty? Who are we loyal to? Who are we faithful to? Who are we honest to? You can't even have a deal Nigerians to Nigeria. You see, people are messing up. Families are scattered. A country that is pretending to be praying without practicing that which will help him to succeed. You will pray and God will answer, but nothing will happen. Because what should have helped us to succeed and pray less is being eroded by everyone. Both the pastor, imam, leaders, small or big, followers, everyone has messed the whole thing up. So when you see people trying their best, and someone is saying, oh, it can't work here, this is how it's been working, we have it like this. things that never worked. We painted them as a system that was. Same people called Nigerians, whether leaders or followers, leave the shore of this country, and you see, we see a working system even without supervision, and things are working. Why are we rushing to UK? Why are we rushing to US, Canada, and co? What is wrong with us building our own? The answer is because we were never loyal, honest, and faithful to this country. That is why we're running. We only recite this national pledge and national anthem right here on the lips. We have from nursery and primary school to the secondary to the university, we can recite. But is this value system in us? The answer is no. That is why someone can pick up a knife and chew the neck of his neighbor. Yes, without thinking twice. We've eroded all everything that we could imagine. So it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim. I don't care. It doesn't count. Whether you're a imam or you're a pastor, check yourself out. We all guilty of this. We are not faithful to this country. We are not loyal to this country. We're not honest. Many people are hiding under this cover of so-called politics, religion, and stuff like that. Where is your loyalty? Where is your faithfulness? Where is your righteousness? Where? Come on, let's stop this pretense. We hide too much under the religion, and it will never happen. Nothing will change until we change. To serve Nigeria with all my strength. Who is serving Nigeria now with strength? Those who are faithful, loyal, and honest, and serving Nigeria with their strength are nowhere to be found. They are relegated to the pits, like they are not going anywhere. When they speak the truth, it's either they are transferred from where they are to a dungeon where they can never hear them again. What kind of country that prays, fasting, wasting energy on mountains and stuff like that without practicing their core values? Once you can't practice this, there's no amount of scripture or Quran you read that will work for you. That's why we hate ourselves. We hate, the Christians hate Muslims, the Muslims hate Christians. Because what binds us together is our core value, not just to religion, Bible's Quran. No. Where is the loyalty? Where is our faithfulness? Let me ask you a question. If Nigeria should work today, please, is it going to work for you alone? Your children alone? Or my children? Come on, let's think. Why are you praying to have US visa? Because someone is working day in, day out, make sure that his core value is maintained, is practiced. But you abandoned yours and put religion on your head, put ethnicity on your head, put whatever it is on your head, and you want things to work. It doesn't work anyway. I have been privileged to analyze companies, and I know I can tell you why company A is working fine, why B is not working. And once you throw away core value system in any country, in any business, in your life, why do you have value system? Why do we have cultural values? Why? Because we believe that it's going to work and help us to maintain sanity. But once it comes to Nigerian matter, everybody focus on religion that has never helped anyone. We left the real thing. I'm thinking maybe because this national pledge was written by a woman. That is why we don't value it. But let me tell you something. If you read the history of Nigeria, you observe that a woman named this country. So once a woman named something, you have to be careful. So the woman whom God used to give the name, the core value of this country, it is deliberate. Once you look away from that core value, once you recite that core value in you, and you can't find where you are guilty of this core value, then you are not in this country. Because everyone is guilty of this core value. Who are you serving? I remember a few years ago, our national security, that's the army, they're resigning. People were leaving their jobs. They can't serve with all their strength anymore. Yes, because the top does not understand loyalty, honesty, faithfulness, the bottom and the middle begin to have problem. So people are transferred to go and die, and people are playing cards with the life of others. This is a new regime. We've had so many tensions in this country that you can't even explain. But guess what? What happened all of a sudden? That once the previous regime left, Boko Haram strength went on a low key because people are not faithful to this country. They are not loyal to this country. They are not honest. That is why. To serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity. Are we united? The answer is no. The answer is no. We are not united, both in religion and in politics and whatever it's called. We are not united. We are divided along ethnicity, along party, along religion, along tribes, along what? Just think of it. So once we maintain our real core value, which is national pledge, we're going to have it smooth like never before. In fact, we will no longer pray like we used to pray. Our prayers will be to appreciate God for saving us from this mess we've placed ourselves. What am I saying? Where is your loyalty? Where is your honesty? Where is your faithfulness? Are you serving Nigeria with your strength? Are you faithful to Nigeria? Ask yourself this good question before you start praying and wasting your energy. And people are given slight opportunity, just minor opportunity. Guess what? They're going to destroy everything because they are no longer faithful to the country. A man who cannot afford to fly from Abuja to Lagos, once he becomes a councillor in his village, he will leave the entire community and move to Abuja, buy houses in Abuja, buy houses abroad with the community's money. Where is our faithfulness? Where is our loyalty? For the imam and pastors, where have you guys thrown your conscience? Once it favors imam or pastor, they are okay. The moment is not in line with their vision, or the person that is in power is not going to create room for them to still continue stealing. People began to make noise. Christian cannot be FCT minister. Muslim cannot be this one in the same country that you claim to be praying. Where is our faithfulness? Please, I'm asking. I remember in one of my group, we were having heated arguments because people lost it. We've lost the value. And this value system should have saved us from where we are today. Where's our pledge? Where's our loyalty? Where's our honesty? We've lost it completely because of our selfish interests. To defend our unity, where is the unity? No unity anymore. Even families are not united. Brothers and sisters are killing themselves. They hated themselves with passion. This was, I can never see my brother again. Once we see, it's going to be hot. Sisters are fighting each other. And in the same country, we are praying, deceiving ourselves. Why are you praying when you know that you are not praying to even succeed in the country? When visa is released today, I'm not saying free visa. A country just announced there are going to be 500 people who we're going to accept in this country today. Nigerians are ready. We have close to 5 million Nigerians already applying. Where is our loyalty? Where is our faithfulness? We are running away from resources that God has blessed us with, running to a country who leverages on us. Other countries rely solely on us, both the human resources and mineral resources. A country that is full of wealth still being hungry. We cannot afford gas, which we have. If gas was being imported like other things, I think then we'll have problems. If Nigeria was the only country where the air we breathe out is being sold, Nigeria will have made mess of the entire world. What am I saying? Where is our loyalty? Where is our honesty? Where is our faithfulness? Are we serving with all our strength? We are not united. No one should deceive anyone. We are not united. Right now, Nigeria is divided, and the only way we can solve this problem is to return back to our core value. Yeah, to return back to our core value, which says our pledge to be to Nigeria, our loyalty, faithfulness to be to Nigeria, and not to individual, not to your family, not to your friends. To defend our unity and uphold our honor and glory. So help us, God. I can't remember the last time Nigerians have it like it used to. When you'll be hearing Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. When I was coming up, I heard a lot of good things. We aspire to be great. We want to break records. But those who are willing to break the record, you hear, oh, no, no, no. Who do you know? Do you know anybody in the ministry? Do you know anybody in the army? Do you know anybody? Do you know any senator? Do you know any House of Rep member? In your own country. I was trying to give an instance of this messed up we place ourselves to someone. And I said, you can't buy kerosene, you can't buy gas, you can't buy petrol in your country. And someone said, no, other countries are buying it higher. We are less. What the hell is this? Why are we thinking like someone who does not have the future, who does not think of the future of this country? You know why? Because we are not loyal to this country. When someone is in the seat of power, he starts stealing. He starts stealing. So that once he's out, he wants to sustain his family and himself. That's why they die anyhow. That's why they sick and sick and sick and tired of falling sick. You are taking the sweat of everyone. You will never enjoy it. It's not a cause. There's no prayer that can help you. Nigerians, we have the problem, and the solution is sitting down right in front of us. In fact, we all have the solution because we've been taught. So we recite the national pledge without knowing what we're reciting. Or we just do, hey, I pledge Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, serve Nigeria with my strength. Are you seriously? Are you practicing what you're reciting? The answer is no, including the so-called our leaders. That's why you see them in National Assembly and House of Rep recite, nah, pledge Nigeria. Some can't even recite it because they don't even know it. So when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. That is why we are abusing ourselves, abusing the value, abusing everything. So help me God. I want to ask you a question. In the whole world, which country have everything like Nigeria? Like nearly everything. Good season, good weather, resources, both human and physical resources. Think of it. What kind of prayer are we praying? How do you expect God to help a country that abandoned a core value and focused on personal things, selfish things, and is still praying to God, who he needs help from? There's no way on planet Earth that's going to work. Other countries succeeding today maintain their core values. They maintain it. Yeah, they maintain their core values. Singapore, US, Canada, think of it. But once we are out of this country as a Nigerian, we go out there, follow the core value of these countries, and we live well. How about our own? Why have we lost it? I'm not talking about the leaders alone, even the followers. Why have we lost everything? Why are we no longer having conscience to think of where we are going? We don't think of our children. Why do we have our leaders' children dying anyhow? On drugs. Why are they hiding their children? Why? Because their faithfulness, their loyalty, their honesty is not to the country. I've seen on social media, on national television, Bill Clinton walking to a store. Even a local government chairman in Nigeria cannot walk to a store without a police because its hands are dirty. What is wrong with us? Let's stop praying alone. Let's start working. Let's work. A lot of people have spoken, but we don't listen. We capitalize everything on prayers. Prayer is good. We will keep praying and God will always answer. It doesn't change. But nothing will happen if we don't practice our core value. I look forward to seeing a working Nigeria where everyone will stand to defend the country, to fight for the country, to speak the truth for the country, to help the country, to grow this country, and to enjoy the country together. God bless Nigeria. God bless everyone. God bless our leaders. My name is Samuel Yomi. Bye for now.